Lost Ark is a game with lots of in-game features and many in-game systems, so if you are a new player, all that might look confusing at the start of your gameplay. In today's video, you will see 10 things which you should know before start of your journey so that your gameplay will be enjoyable and you will be able to advance faster. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. As you can see, I'm already here in the game, so let's start with thing number 1 on the list, and that is aspect ratio 21:9. Yes, you can adjust this in Lost Ark. Let's move here to main game menu by pressing escape. Then we are moving here to settings. And here you will notice that you can force your aspect ratio to 21:9. Why would you do this? Well, the reason is simple. If you do this, if you click here on this box, check this box and click apply, you will notice on your screen that you will be able to see more on the left and the right side of the screen. However, I'm not using this aspect ratio. This doesn't need to mean that you will not use it. However, just to let you know that in Lost Ark, you can change your aspect ratio to 21:9. If you don't want to, of course, you will play normally on 16:9. Let's go further with second thing on the list, and that is thing regarding character creation. As you can see in front of you, characters in Lost Ark are really beautiful. And you have, later in the game, you will be able to get lots of different kind of cosmetics which will change appearance of your character. However, how is your character looking? And by that I mean on face, hair, on body itself. Well, that you cannot change. So this is my advice number 2 on this list today. Don't forget that while you are creating your character later in the game, you actually can't change how is your character looking. So be careful regarding that when you are creating your character. Give yourself a time to create something really beautiful, because like I said, later you'll get lots of different kind of cosmetics. However, how is looking body of your character, that you cannot change. Let's go further with thing number 3 on the list, and that is thing regarding Mokoko Seeds. You have probably heard about that. You can check your Mokoko Seeds advancement on collectibles tab here. Let me show you. Here you can see in Lost Ark there are many things to collect. As you can see here from left upper corner, we have island tokens, giants hearts, ominous stars, masterpieces. I will make a dedicated video very soon regarding each one of these collectibles so you can see how to collect them and which are the benefits. But from start, don't forget about these collectibles, Mokoko Seeds. So Mokoko Seeds are very important. You can collect them, well, almost anywhere on the map. And there is a specific map. I will put a link in the description below video. It's papunica.com. Over there you have a map where you can see position of Mokoko Seeds in different dungeons and on the map. So check papunica.com for location of Mokoko Seeds. There are different kind of benefits which you will get from collecting these Mokoko Seeds. So from early on in the gameplay, when you start to play the game, when you see this seed on the ground, Mokoko Seed, collect it. It's very important. Let's go forward with thing number 4 on the list, and this is regarding gear. So when you level up your character up to level 50, which is currently maximum level in the game, actually it's level 60 because we have get tier 3 content with Western release of the game. However, while you level up your character until level 50, don't worry too much about the gear. Whatever you have in your inventory while you level up, let me check currently. I don't have any item here with blue arrow. When you see some item with a little blue arrow attached to that item, just equip that item and don't worry about gear anymore. Just change whatever you're getting the best while you level up, and when you reach level 50, you will anyway get better gear and you will start to really gear up your character. So don't forget about that regarding gear. You will worry about that when you reach level 50. Let's go further with thing number 5 on the list, and this one is very important. This is regarding housing system, or better to say Stronghold. This is actually the name of housing system in Lost Ark. So about level, actually I don't know exactly when, it's about level 20, 26, actually about level 26 I think. You will get your private island, actually your stronghold, which you can move over there with Song of Heart and Home. You'll get that skill when you get your private island. So early on when you start to play the game, actually from the moment when you get your stronghold, we are going to move over there now. Start to work on your private island. There are many benefits from this system.
You're back.
Here you can see, let me show you a little bit how is looking my private island. Yes, everyone gets that. And housing system of Lost Ark is really done on a nice way. So here you can do different kind of researches. You have different things which will benefit later, not only to your main character, but to all of the characters on your account. So let's check what we have here today. For me, I have research complete, manor building upgrade. I have already done that. Let's check, do we have some other researches which I can do? As you can see, I have. So as you can see here, you can make different kind of researches. Do not all of these, however, I will make specific guides in the future, so you will know everything about Stronghold and housing system of Lost Ark. But don't forget, from the start, move over here and work on this. It's actually interesting to play around with this. You can place, you can see here, you can place different kind of buildings and structures which you can make in your stronghold. Then you place them over here. You can play around a lot with this, and like I said, this system have different kind of benefits. So don't forget about your stronghold early on in the game. When you get it, work on it. Thing number 6 on my list, and that is actually something very important, that are life skills, or better to say trade skills in Lost Ark. Here, as you can see on trade skill user interface, we have in Lost Ark foraging, logging, mining, hunting, fishing and excavating, and all of these, not all of these actually, some of these will be very important for you. Early on, you want to develop and you want to do some logging and mining, because you will need some materials to research your stronghold. So stronghold and trade skills are connected. However, in general, when you are leveling up your character, when you see some material together, some opportunity to mine something or for logging, do that, right? I'm not saying that you should just focus yourself completely on mining or logging all the time when you're leveling up your character. However, every now and then, when you see opportunity, when you have time, collect some herb, do some mining, do some logging, and you will be happy because of that later, because you will be able to do lots of researches in your stronghold. So early on the game, that was advice number 5. Don't forget about your stronghold. Also, early on in the game, don't forget about life skills. That is advice number 6. Let's go forward. To show you something regarding mounts and teleport, I need to move for that on a normal map. Let's move over there. From your stronghold, you are moving out of stronghold to that normal map, let's say it like that, with Song of Escape, which you are usually using to move out of dungeons. So let's use Song of Escape. Looking really beautiful, right? So we are here on the normal map, and now I want to show you things regarding mounts and teleport. Well, what about mounts and teleport? Very early in the game, you will get a horse. Where is it? It's here. One really beautiful mount. And my advice regarding mounts and teleport is next. Use them as often as possible. Why? It will reduce the time which you are spending on moving all over the map. So horse, mount, well, it's pretty obvious how you use it. However, also in Lost Ark, teleport system exists. If you open map by pressing M on your keyboard, you will see here this thing. This is triport. It's pretty cheap, or sometimes it's for free. All depends, do you have crystalline aura? Anyway, use it as often as possible, because it will save you a really lot of time. Later in the game, in endgame, when you want to move on certain position, just open your world map and then find teleport which is the closest to that position where you need to move, and use this teleport system. So this is my advice number 7. Use mounts and teleports in Lost Ark as often as you can. It will save you lots of time. Let's go further with next advice, and this is advice regarding quests which are marked with purple icon. So as you probably know, in Lost Ark you have different kind of quests. You have main storyline quests which are marked with orange color. We have side quests which are marked with yellow icons, and we also have special purple quests which are actually main tutorial quests. Finish those. Those purple quests, I don't have currently any on me, and I don't see any on the map here, but don't worry about that. You know how it's looking purple color. So when you see purple kind of quest, do those, because those quests are tutorials which are very important. You will learn about different in-game systems from those quests, and you will get also pretty nice rewards. So while you level up, you don't need to necessarily to do every yellow quest, which is actually a side quest. When you see chain around yellow quest, do those. However, purple quests, don't avoid. Finish them and you will get some new information. If you are a new player, you will learn about Lost Ark and you will get very interesting items. Let's go further with advice number 9, and this advice is about engravings. So you can find engravings here on the rooster, engraving effect, click here and you will see engraving bonus. What this means? Well, this means that while you level up your character and in generally while you play the game, you will get some special engraving books. Don't use those until you didn't check which engraving is fit the best for your class. I already made lots of videos regarding classes. Check them on my YouTube channel whenever I have mentioned any class in all of those videos. In each video, I'm also mentioning which engraving is the best for that class. And you don't need to invent here anything. People from Korea, Russia and Japan, they have discovered that for us. So for Western release, we know exactly which engraving is the best for each class. So when you get a special engraving book, don't use them immediately. Check first in lots of guides, not only by me, many other players, content creators have made lots of guides, which check which engraving is the best for your class, and then use that book and use it on your character. Let's move to advice number 10, and this is probably the most important advice and the most important thing which you should know about Lost Ark, and that is next. Don't hurry, don't rush. Lost Ark is one really beautiful MMORPG, and no point to rush. You will miss lots of beautiful in-game content. I know, you know that already, that real endgame is starting at level 50. However, leveling process is really beautiful in Lost Ark. Don't rush that much, study different kind of in-game systems, enjoy in the game. There is time, don't worry about that, you will not be left behind, just enjoy in the game. I hope I have managed to help you with this video. I have picked 10 things which I want to share with you, which I think are very important that for new players that know before start of gameplay. However, in the future you will see lots of guides on my YouTube channel regarding Lost Ark. So if you are interested into this game, check my YouTube channel for lots of gameplay videos and guides for new players. Let me know in the comments below video which class are you playing as your main and on which server. How do you like the game so far? Thank you for watching the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more Lost Ark videos in the future. See you soon.